who die in battle over land and sea, across the rainbow bridge to Valhalla. Odin's waiting for thee. Mikey. What? Swiftner, Man of War. It's been a long time since I heard that song. Like, how long? I think about a couple years now? 2 years? I've been so damn busy that it's not even funny. But yeah, that was an old song. What the heck is a Swiftner? Swiftner is basically, I may not even be pronouncing the name right. It's basically a mystical horse that has 8 legs, and they carry the honored dead across the Rainbow Bridge, or he carries the honored dead across the Rainbow Bridge. It's supposed to be Loki's son, if I remember correctly. Wait, what? Don't ask me. Wait, so... Wait, is that, like, supposed to be a religion or something like that? Basically, it's a Viking's belief. Oh, great. So I was thinking about it. Okay, so how does the dead become honored? They have to die in battle. Really? Yeah. Is old age an option? Not really. Wow. That's disappointing.
Attention, unidentified vessel. You have no faction markings or registered manufacturer. Please maintain course while we scan you. Assuming scans even work on whatever it is you're flying. And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
Go fires yourself. So we're here on the Mars surface, I take it. Ew. Are we going to continuously fly this ship everywhere? Okay, what's your problem with the ship? Oh, I don't know. We basically need to actually have a ship that can fight? Shorty doesn't want to focus on the fighting. Oh well. Don't get me wrong, I'm kind of opting on the idea of working on another ship because I find that ridiculous walking down, up and down that area. I know, right? It's just like, why? What's the point in that?
Leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5?
Whoa! No, that is a ship!
Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
So, this ship of yours, does it take standard, you know what? We'll figure it out. I'm sure you can find something you like.
We should just tell them it takes kitten farts. I mean, that's the only thing they'll understand. Really? You may have a point. That's a scary thought. The Autobahn 2. No, 3. Would it even be worth it? Nope. The Achilles 3. Nope. Vanquisher 3. Nope. Black Hawk 3. Why did they even call it a Black Hawk? Whoa, 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 wait a minute. Who's stealing your idea? That is a good question. I mean, seriously. Did they even do it correctly? Nope. I don't understand. What do you mean, nope? Look where the cannons are aiming at. Oh, yeah, that would hit and clip the other guns. So, yeah, bad design. Why does it look like that they try to rip the Nova Guard somehow? It really does, doesn't it? It does not look like the Nova Guard. No, it's the principle of the Nova Guard. I mean, think about it. Okay, maybe there is a resemblance. That's gotta piss you the hell off. Granted, they say mimicry is usually the greater form of flattering, but yeah, it does piss me off that it seems like that they may be trying to rip it. So, what does this mean per se?
I can't place the Sure, have at it.
Hey, that's the ship our parents gave. Yeah, I know. What are you doing? I'm making the quickest rendition of the Nova Guard. Quickest rendition? Well, I should take that back. I'm making the original Nova Guard. Okay, I'm kind of confused. Explain. I'm making the Nova Guard before they added the stairs in. Any particular reason why? Just as a simple reminder, it's not their ship. So you're wasting our credits to do this. You do realize if they do get away with it, he loses the rights to the ship, right? Wait, what? You don't understand. A lot of gaming companies lately have been trying to literally rip off people's designs, claim it's their own and originals, and I'm making sure that's not going to happen that easily. Okay, I guess. You're left clueless about the whole thing, aren't you? I'm trying to figure out what the big deal is. Okay. Once I get this installed, I'll explain. A lot of game companies, instead of actually busting their own little butts to try to figure out a new ship, has been ripping off other people's ships. That's the general problem that's been going on. So as the end result, whoever creates the ship, pretty much the closest they get to keep anything about that ship is that it's just quote-unquote, oh, this is your acknowledgement for creating the ship. That's it. So afterwards, they just pretty much rip off the person and say, nope, this is our ship now. That's the scary thought behind it. That's total BS, though. Yeah. They wouldn't be so callous and so careless. Yes, they would be. Really? Yeah. But how? As I said, they just sit there and claim that because of the fact that the ship is being used at all by the company, that all they give is the title and rights, that acknowledgement that you're the one that made the ship. That's it. Do you get monetary compensation for it? Nope. Oh, that's straight out horse crap. Yeah. But this was before? Before they added the stairs, yes. Wow. It actually looks neat. Just missing your little... Yeah, I know. I was about to say, did you forget something? What did he forget? The name of it. So basically, it originally when I made it, it was supposed to be dedicated to nothing but the Nova the Nova System's little setup. Okay.
Take care of your shit. Could end up costing you otherwise.
Oh, that's a sad lesson.
I thought it was just a couple of nests.
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main
What do you
level,
mean there's no work?
it's not secure.
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend it.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. But there's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate if you want. Sorry, but I have to get back to work. You know,
Come on,
I
forget it.
believe
Let's
we've
get out
got
of
the
here.
best mining team
Maybe
ever.
it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
Damn it. Yeah, you're right.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor. Mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sidonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat. So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now.
Unless... maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
Okay.
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti-free.
Hello. Hey, darling. You look like the type who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to handle wanted fugitives. If that feels like your speed, talk to me, check out our posts on mission boards, or head to the new HQ in Aquila City. Good. Here's the short of it. I'm only stationed here because I made a mistake. Killed the wrong bounty, and the right one got away. It's bugged me ever since. Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in here. I think he's smart enough to know better. I got a plan in place to find him, but I gotta prove to my other tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Just gotta plant a sensor. No danger to you.
Okay.
He doesn't know it, but he's got a chip in him with a unique ID. Part of the reason he's learned to keep out of the major cities and settlements. Trackers always manage to find him when he comes to town, so he just stays away. But he's a slippery fella. That's why I want to send someone to catch him where he feels safe, just along the outskirts. Sensors tuned to that chip. Makes sense now, don't it?
Okay.
Alright, so you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower where it's nice and unobstructed. You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but not that low. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take care of him. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry. Get it? Got it? Good.
Alrighty then.
It is illegal to transport that or impolite to Mars without going through official business channels or our transporting partners. Adherence to this law is imperative.
Ah. So as I understand it, you're actually prepping something else. Kind of. What's he prepping? Another game? Really? Another game? Yeah. Why another game? Seriously. So you can play with your own characters? Do you mind repeating that again? I said so you two can play... Excuse me. Can play with your own characters? Really? Yeah. That sounds like an idea. Yeah, although I'm left questioning how well it's going to work out. And what do you mean by that? Just that. How well is it going to work out in general? Maybe I should inquire, what game are you even contemplating? Hello? Don't worry, it will be one where we can all pretty much play and have our own little characters. I am not liking the sound of that.
Why are you not liking the sound of it?
Because what does it even mean? I mean, what game could possibly have our own little characters? I have multiple games that are turn-based. So in other words, we can actually have a turn-based game where we're playing and making the decision for our own character. Yeah. Although granted, it's on you if something happens to the character.
That actually sounds fun.
The only other thing I can think of is, well, getting a tabletop D&D and having it done that way. Really? Yeah.
Wow, this boost pack does wonders.
Well, she did say the gravity here is low, but let me put you this way, the gravity is just perfectly low where we don't even need boost packs.
I find that hard to believe.
Really?
Okay, I stand corrected. So you plan on having us play a D&D game?
It's a thought.
Ah. So, are we going to have absolute say in what characters we choose?
Yeah. You don't sound too thrilled of it.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna lie, I am not thrilled about the idea.
Why not?
I kind of rue the idea of what you plan on coming up with for your character.
I can come up with something.
That's what I'm afraid of. So it's going to be a D&D based game or what? I just want context of what game we're going to be playing if we're going to be doing that. I don't know when we're going to be doing it. I just know that I'm planning on it. But first I gotta figure out if I can pull it off or not.
What do you mean?
I gotta figure out if I can literally do in-game multiplayer to be able to play it.
Really? Why would it be so difficult?
Crump was trying to play basically multiplayer on just one computer and try to set it up with all the players and all that stuff. Is that more and more games are no longer doing that.
Ow.
Yeah, so it's becoming more and more difficult to pull it off. I mean, playing the same game on the same computer just to be able to play multiplayer, yeah. So I have to literally do a workaround to make sure that I can pull it off.
Okay, that's at least honest.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels.
You help me with this, and I see a bright future in the Trackers Alliance for... Good. I'm already getting readings from it. Nothing yet, but when he shows, we'll get him. Here's your pay. Think of it as your cut of the bounty for your assistance.
Couldn't we be paid more? Probably, but they wouldn't do it. Doesn't surprise me.
What a long day.
Yo, hey, what's up? You looking to do some shopping here at the Trade Authority? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out.
Why does he remind me of a cartoon? You're not the only one thinking that.
That's what we do here.
Okay,
Come
why
back
did you
anytime.
buy a cutter? Why do you think I bought a cutter? So...
Just a couple more tours of duty here. Time for good.
So we're just doing this just to be able to what? It's the mission on Mars. Really? Speak with this jerk?
Okay. I can see you're serious about helping me. Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago.
Okay.
Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
Right.
Oh, wait.
Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else. Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
Really?
A reminder that particle detonations can occur beyond the city limits between the hours of 0600 and 1800 local time.
So we're basically working a general 9-to-5 job just to do what? Yes, Mikey, it's very disturbing, isn't it? Yeah. Please tell me we're going to actually play another game that's going to be interesting in a way. It is, but the problem is, as I said, I'm trying to figure out how I can pull it off on a multiplayer on a single machine. Really? Yeah. Can't be that difficult. When you're going through the DL services, like either GOG or something like that, yes, it can be that difficult. How? They force your blasted system to literally link in, to literally try to link up with other people. Really? Yeah. At least some of them do. I don't know if GOG does it. Seriously, how fast could this thing possibly move? Or better yet, the better question is, how slow does it move? You think they just made this ship to be so straightforward just because? I don't know.
Welcome to Demo.
Um... Okay, you'll need now to be asked a series of questions to help us assess your ability for this role. Please answer honestly to the best of... The executive wants you to bring them a whiskey neat. What does that mean? A VIP arrives at the office for a meeting with the executive, who is inexplicably running late. What do you say? A malfunction prevents the executive starship from starting up, and they need to go to an important off-world meeting. What course of action do you take? Offer them to use your bang-up ship, contact the client and cancel the meeting to reschedule for another day. Use company credits to immediately charter an expensive luxury craft. Get their ship towed to the nearest shop. It's okay, they are late. Correct answer, Mike. Really? They'll be stupid like that, believe me. While handling executive email, you come across a message from someone claiming to have damaging information about the executive. What should you do? Ask the executive how they want to handle it, then never speak of it again? No, ignore it completely, then block the sender. What? Why? Because the sender is doing it based on the notion that they're hoping that they're reaching the person to threat. You block the sender, don't send... Just simply delete it, or simply block the sender. They don't know whether or not they've reached you or not. They don't. So, they don't know if you read it or not. At least that's how the system's working these days.
The executive contacts you and asks, wait, are you sure that's a smart move?
Actually positive. Simply because they're hoping to rely on the fact that they can trigger a threat or anything like that.
Okay. Ask you to see them in their office in the middle of the night. You can tell they are drunk. What do you do? Okay. Really?
Yep.
This has got to be the dumbest. Okay.
Be a military contractor?
When a UC defended itself from the Crimson
I still don't think it was a good idea to sit there and block the sender.
There's a reason for it, Mikey.
Okay, you mind explaining it clearly, because I'm not sure that was supposed to be the correct answer.
The idea is to make sure that they don't know for sure whether if the message got through or not. That's basically the idea. Once you already read the message, once you already know what it's pertaining to, that's where you hand it off to the authorities and let them deal with it. But in the meantime, you block the sender and leave them no clue that you actually read it or not.
Okay. So did we bomb down on it? I mean...
I say we bombed out on it. Really? Why? Because the last question. What would be your answer? You're trying to be an assistant to a CEO or a corporate executive. The last answer should be something along the line where you're kissing his ass. No thank you. Ever.
How goes?
And why not? Because at that rate, if I have to kiss somebody's tail end to do a job right, there's a problem.
Don't worry. Trust me. This is the best shot we've got at getting... Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level.
Wow.
If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in.
Fine.
That's the spirit! Believe me, this is gonna help everyone. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Keep
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
I see you. Ricky. Oh, he said anything suspicious. When's the last time you literally had somebody, a complete stranger, tell you that? He's got a point. Are you serious? What?
Unless you're a Deimos employee, I can't really help you.
Okay, so...
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
So... Seriously? We can't use a bench. Nope. That's bull crap. So, we here to see the doctor or something? No. And what? Waiting for them to get off the clock.
Just because the governor's office is right there on the main level.
Oh, dang. What makes you think that? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Ooh. What does it say about us? This candidate shows some promise, recommends seeking better quality candidate, but this one will do if no better candidate. So, test scores are perfect, but lack experience and education are a major concern. Consider for temporary contract if no other exists. Okay. Complete test questions perfect score. This would be an ideal candidate, but there are concerns that they may be overqualified. Really? Yeah, they did the same thing to me when it came to my job. What do you mean they did the same thing to you? Just that, every security job I've been applying to in my area is concerned about if I may be overqualified. Translation, they're afraid of whether if they'll have to actually pay me or not. Are you serious? Yep.
Don't worry, trust me. This is the best shot we've... And I can say that I've got some good news for you.
Oh, yeah.
I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations. Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Really?
In order to avoid injuries, please report any spills or unsafe conditions on the upper levels to the Sidonia Department of Public Works.
So we're going to go work for the guy. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like these mines just run themselves. I like to think that's thanks to me.
That can't be how they think. Michael, you want to answer that one? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant? Good. Now, let's make... You look a bit different than I remembered. Did you go to Enhance? No. Now I remember. They told me they sent me someone new. Anyway, when they told me how poorly you did on your application questions, I had my doubts. But at least you showed up on time, so maybe there's hope?
Wait, what?
Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work.
What does he mean by poorly? I told you, it's the part where Mike said just call security and let them know about it. Michael, let me clarify something. You are not going to be in control if you want to try to suck somebody's tail in. Okay, you're not going to be in control. I'm not going to kiss up to a jerk or anyone. Ever. And I'll damn well make sure you're not going to do so either. We nearly didn't get the job unless you hacked the whole thing.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Not quite. I need you to do something much more important before you get to that. I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now, run off and get it for me. I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up. I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about.
Okay.
What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Bad assistants get fired. Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was going with this, but it doesn't matter. Just get it for me, will you? Also, I don't quite remember. But it is important, that I know. Have a good one.
I'm creeping out about this dude.
Oh,
yeah, well,
even
congratulations.
As a kid, I
That's
loved mapping the
nearly half of them.
constellations. This here's the most important one.
The Lex condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you?
This is way too easy to get to a governor. Yeah, it is.
Something important, huh? Well, lay it out for me. Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you? Oh, it's okay. You can drop the act with me. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you? Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this. Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
Why does that sound so sketchy?
In order to avoid injury, please report any spills or unsafe conditions on the
There's no way that he's literally having us do something sketchy, Mikey. After all, he's the governor. Michael, you don't honestly believe that, do you? He's asking us to deal with Crimson Pirates. Wow, maybe you really do believe that. Okay, Michael. Would you like to place a bet on whether or not that he's actually having us go after Crimson Pirates or not? What's the bet? For the next 10 times, where I would have to actually ask you to use your abilities. You never ask me to use my abilities. Well, for 10 times, I get 10 freebies without asking you or talking to you about using the abilities. Okay. What do I get if the bet turns out to be a farce? Or, let me rephrase it. What do I get if it turns out that we're going after Crimson Pirates? You can play captain for about 30 minutes. Oh, that... Mike, are you sure about that? You know what? I'll take the deal. You're on. But it's Crimson Pirates we're dealing with anyways. And we're just simply going out to destroy this ship that's stolen. You do realize there's a little bit of another problem behind it, don't you? Like what? The idea that the ship could possibly be... The idea that he wants the ship destroyed so he can get the insurance off from it? You cannot be serious. I think he may be serious, and I think he's going to win this bet. This is Verde Budget Tour.
Verde's Budget Tours. I have a request from people on the ship to talk with an actual ship captain. I'd appreciate it if you have the time, but if you don't, that is really alright.
As I said, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, friend. Don't mean to bother you, but I could really use some help here. It's good to see someone out here. I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help.
Okay. That was too easy. Indeed it is. So, Michael, you still think it was a good idea for him to want to destroy the ship? I'm pretty sure there's a logical explanation.
So, you're a pirate? Please. We know you're not really with the fleet. Word of advice? Learn the lingo before you attempt anything so stupid again. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you. You mean to parlay? Countdown's over. Consider my curiosity piqued.
Really? They're going to keep us...
I didn't think you were a fool. I'm listening. Maybe this doesn't have to get out of hand. You play your cards right, and maybe you'll figure that out. Okay. Enough talk. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'll even help you on your way. I have an incriminating letter from Hearst himself. I'm sure it's valuable to an enterprising individual such as yourself. I don't care what you do with it. Rip it up, use it for blackmail, whatever. I'll give it to you. So long as we get to keep this ship. Deal? Smart choice. Now, I suggest leaving before our reinforcements show up. I can't guarantee they'll be as accommodating as we are.
We're just going to let the pirates take the ship? Pretty much. Why? You want an honest answer? Here's your honest answer. Is that his... Who? Mike, you mind explaining?
Can't believe we got paid by that sucker Hearst and got to keep his ship.
Did you just hear it? No. You owe him 10. Count them. 10. No. You're telling me... He's been having an affair. Yep. Now, about those 10 unrequested, yeah. You get 10 uses without request. Jackass.
thought the guy was being honest, didn't you? I guess. Yeah, no. Better question is, why aren't we destroying the pirates? You don't get it, do you? They've been duped. They've been played and duped royally. That's supposed to mean what? It means technically they're not the bad guys. Just as we were being played and duped completely. Seriously, you really thought he was being honest? Why wouldn't he be honest? He's a politician. No politician is ever honest. The biggest clue is he called us out. Instead of just, simply letting us have what we were there for. Okay. So what are we going to do?
Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Be careful down near the mines, and enter any active sites at your own risk.
There were no survivors.
I'm honestly just appalled that anyone...
What are you looking for? Trying to find the blasted...
Sometimes I wish I'd taken an easier job.
Hey there.
Red and orange. Everything's red and orange as far as the eye can see. It can start to wear on you.
I sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Hello.
It ain't paradise. I'll take this place.
Do you have room for one more on your crew?
Okay.
Hello, traveler. Will you join me for a while? You strike me as someone with an interesting story. Call it scholar's intuition. Meeting a kindly stranger is always a blessing. What brings you to Sidonia? Sightseeing on Mars. My intuition about you must have been correct. Most stop in Sidonia for the strong drinks at the Broken Spear. You must be more interesting than most people. I understand. Thank you for indulging me. I hope the Starfield treats you kindly.
The office of Governor Hurst would like to remind all civilian
Oh, hello there, friend.
Who's this
Have you
guy?
been there long? Oh, good. I thought maybe I'd fallen asleep. But, oh my, I've forgotten my manners. Phil Hill, at your service. Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List.
No, we're not.
You know, silly. List. The League of Independent Settlers? Do I detect a glint of recognition in your eyes? I think so. How can I help make today your very best day? That's terrific, because I have a lot of work needing doing. This stack of papers here, these are just the most recent applicants looking for new worlds to settle on. Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life, living where and how they want to.
Help him?
I've got a cargo hold full of stacks just like that. Oh boy.
Oh God, no. No, Mike. I won't complain about anything. I won't gripe about you sorting bins. Hell, I won't even gripe about you literally setting up an armory on the ships ever again. Please don't do this.
Fantastic! That's exactly the can-do, helpful attitude that List looks for in all its employees and contractors. We're looking for folks with ships and/or basic people skills to seek out suitable planets and leads on potential clients. I don't suppose you possess either of those qualifications? You know, I can tell that you do, just by the little we've interacted already. Most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better. You know, that oxygen and water are musts. Other signs of life, even better. Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, when the occasion arises, see if you can interest them in signing up for the list. I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new life. Why don't you start with them? Excellent. Thank you for any assistance you can lend us. Whoops. Nearly forgot. Take this.
Why are we submitting ourselves to such a torture?
Let me know if you need something.
Hey, this is getting old. What you need is a change of scenery. Do I know you? And? Go on. I'm listening. This better be good. I'm starting to believe that. Thanks. I don't need any help. We finished here? No way. Get out of here. Howdy.
Oh, okay. Suit yourself. Work in the same broken down place you always wanted to work. What are you eating?
Better luck
Ew.
next time. Yes, thanks for the offer, but I'm just not interested.
As it's...
Hello.
It's definitely a red.
Wish there was more to do around here. Drinking, that's all. How it goes?
Okay, so back to the drawing board, I guess. I don't know.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent.
Talk to me if you reckon you can...
And find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation occurs in 5, 4,
The Lex condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other levels, try to keep them
Okay, wow. What are you looking for? There was a security terminal somewhere around here.
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help.
Hello. Do you have business with Governor Hurst? Ah, this is a good time to take advantage of his availability then. He's currently not too busy. Please, go right ahead.
Now this gal's creepy.
You're very welcome.
A reminder that Bring Your Child to Work Day is not an officially sanctioned holiday, and that it is not advised to allow children into potentially dangerous work sites. Keep our children safe. Keep them out of harm's way. Thank you from the Sidonia Department of Labor.
I sure hope you've taken care of our little... It's good to see you. I'm eager to conclude our business together. Did you, take care of my little problem? Good. I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment to you as promised. I'll even defer his taxes as a little bonus. You really helped me out of this bind. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hope I'm never in need of your help like this again.
Right.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that. My shipment. Do you have it yet?
Did they know what they were doing when they made this guy? Mikey, don't even say it.
Yes. I'll take that. Now, I've probably got some important messages I need you to take care of for me while I, attend to some other important matters at hand. You'll need my password. Remember, if you reply to anything, try to mimic my style and speech patterns. You know, for consistency.
Right. So, drunken moron.
You're done?
Can do that. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and be nice about that. Yeah, prove that. Right. Should we just ignore it? Yeah, I'd rather have this guy fired. Really? We're just going to get him fired like that? Dude fired himself. I mean, that's all it boils down to, man. You think this dude kept his job because he was a good employee? No, he's doing more butt kissing somewhere else.
Citizens are advised to take caution near the military outpost on the city's outskirts due to frequent live fire exercises. It is also advised to use
I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go.
as the UC Marines are not responsible.
I saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that would work out. I've already put it in order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up for me, but there's a problem. One of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him. But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I'm concerned. I could use some help with this. Oh, thanks. This is a huge help. You'll be happy to know I actually carved out some of the budget so I can pay you for all of your assistance. We don't currently have much information to go on. I'd suggest checking with Sidonia's ship services over at the starport first. They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank. It's all I've got without sending you all the way to Gagarin to retrace his steps. Good luck.
Right.
The miners pretty much run the lower levels here.
I'm confused. Where is the security staff?
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons. Just make sure to keep them holstered at all times.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprising.
Okay, here they are.
Welcome to Sidonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Woodard, Chief of Planetary Security and former head of the Red Devils program here on Mars. I tend to deal with security at a high governmental level, whereas my associate Booth over there handles day-to-day security issues. So if you're looking to report a minor crime or misdemeanor, see him. But if there's something I can help you with, feel free to ask. That's a pretty serious accusation. I assume you have proof of these alleged illicit activities? Let me take a look at that. Well, this doesn't look good for Hearst. I'll say that. You did the right thing by coming to me. I'll take it from here. The United Colonies thanks you for your vigilance.
Ever been to Aquila?
So, we're getting rid of Hearst? Yep. Well, I guess at least an assassin has armor. I thought you called him a barbarian. Right now, the governor is more of a barbarian than what Mike is at the moment. Wow, that's a compliment.
Need some work done? Whoa! Now that is a ship! Let's see here. Hank. Known by that name. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Farrow. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Yeah, he's been through here. Took his ship and departed. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently. But he didn't land here at the spaceport. The ship diverted and landed outside the city a ways. Nothing out of the ordinary. Got a ship and left. Tried and failed to get a discount on fueling up. That's about it. Yeah, something seems off about this. You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Maybe some wires got crossed. Anyway, good luck and good day to you.
But seriously, security services was buried underneath? Yeah, I know.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti-free.
Okay, just that one little sign. Is there any...
Nope.
So no major indication where security is. Not even a tag.
You're telling me. Excuse me?
We got a lot of good stuff here. Come take a look, eh? Hello, welcome to the Sidonia UC Exchange. The best goods, all courtesy of the United Colonies, straight to all of the wonderful UC soldiers, workers, and other citizens. I've got a little of this, a little of that, and maybe a little of some other things you wouldn't expect to find at the UC shop,
Really?
But that's because I try to provide for everyone here. So, please, browse my stock and let me know what I can get for you, friendo.
First of all, not friend, customer.
Take a look.
Wait. Does the guy have more? Seems like he does. More credits? Probably. Whoa. Seriously, you're going to keep the suit? Yeah. You're back to collecting. You said you basically turned around and signed up for something I didn't really like, so I get the gripe.
See you later, friendo.
The United Colonies Vanguard program recently celebrated its 15-year anniversary.
I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go. That's a little suspicious. Why would he do that? Moreover, why wouldn't he return with the goods? Something's definitely up. I asked around while you were gone. Some of his co-workers mentioned there's been a little extra, well, Hank lately. In particular, he was cursing up a storm about work and about his co-workers. Said some things that make me think his intentions here were not pure. Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Sidonia. Check the Broken Spear. He frequently goes there to drink. We need to get to the bottom of this. Remember, it's most important that we find out where the equipment is. We can always deal with Hank later. We've got to do it before we lose track of it, before it gets sold, moved, or worse. And we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut out for us. Good luck.
Really? So... Honestly, we're just going to stun him and not... There's no reason to kill him. There's no reason to kill him. Idiots are idiots. Really.
The weed struck oil?
You wouldn't last a week in the mines. Questions, huh? Let me buy you a beer first. Suit yourself. Anyway, I seen you talking to Trevor. What's someone like you doing sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? Oh, do you now? Well, you're not wrong. I do have something to do with it. In fact, I'm the one who took it. I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it. So, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit. Shit. You could turn me in. I'd be in jail, and then this would be all for nothing. Damn it. Fine. You got me. I'll take you to where I stashed it, and then we can haul it back. But you better not be lying to me about not telling anyone. Sure, fine. I get it. Just, follow me. We're going outside. Excuse me?
Okay. Why are we following the idiot knowing full well he's going to try to stab us in the back? Know your enemy and know yourself. You need not fear the results of 1,000 battles.
We're almost there.
Meaning? Why do you think I have the stunner prepped? Okay, just as long as we're all on the same page. But do we really have to be that underhanded? Why not just go to security and report him? Well, first off, everything was off the books. Yeah, that's a possibility problem right there.
Sorry about all the trouble.
Seriously? How come he gets a red one? I don't know. You seriously want to try to collect that suit now, don't you? You gotta admit, it is a question of how he's getting the red one. Is it just me, or does it look like it's, like, planning out? What do you mean, Mikey? I mean, It almost kind of looks like it's turning white in this. It's the lighting. What? Atmospheric lighting. Oh, okay, now I see it.
Man, I'm impressed you figured it all out on your own. I thought I was being real careful. It was so easy, right? Boss man Trevor's so loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. It really was the perfect plan.
So, we're going to shoot him now, or we need to find the crate? Okay, why are you pointing the gun down to the ground? Because if I point it directly in his back, then it just...
I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? Cool meal, maybe? But where would I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to Jane's without anyone noticing. Probably best we're returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? Was I thinking? I guess I could have flown somewhere remote and buried it, dump it all in one of the old mines and forget about it. But then you would have been real screwed, huh? Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right?
This guy is talking too much. Why can they never balance the walking? I have no clue. I mean, it's like he's walking faster, we're walking slower.
Almost there, all right? I had to park my ship off a ways so they wouldn't find it right away. I'm sure you get it. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Didn't think I'd be going all the way back so soon. At least you won't have to walk all the way back, eh? I mean, you know, maybe we'll take the ship back to port and let someone else unload it, save ourselves the hassle of hauling it all back ourselves. Anyway, see it just up ahead?
This guy really thinks we don't know. Yeah. Wow. What disappointment are we walking to? Mikey, what do you mean, what disappointment? I mean, what disappointment of a ship? Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Mikey. This does look disappointing. Whoa, 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 what did... That wasn't me.
That's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back. No, we got a problem we can't resolve. Namely, you know too much. Wait, really? Even if I don't go to jail? If you ask me, maybe it's not crazy enough. What do I care about any of them? Burn it all to the ground for all I care. We're way past that now. Sorry, but I gotta do this my way. And that means you need to die.
Wow, he's just a level 1 and they want... Seriously, they want us to... Why? Do we really need to kill him? No, but still. Oh my... Really? How is this even considered a ship? Wait, it says watchdog? Does this even look like a watchdog? Nope. I mean, technically, we didn't have to kill him. I know. It's just the dumb game's way of saying, nope, you're being forced to. Bethesda didn't really think through on this, did they? Nope. So I take it Bethesda doesn't think that once a person's down, they're defeated? Pretty much. But they'll allow it on what? The bounty hunter thing? Yep. But they can't allow it for this main mission. Nope. Or this mission. Believe me, I'm just annoyed. Just wow. Seriously, we got sidetracked completely from what we usually do. I'm telling you.
I'm looking forward to hearing all. Any luck? Oh, do tell. What took him so long? Well, I can assume how that went from the fact that you're here and he's not. He worked hard, but he was a dumb kid. I just never thought he'd be that stupid. Or dangerous. It's a real shame. But I'm glad you managed to resolve it and get back our equipment. I'll take it from here. You really saved our asses. I'm not sure how I would have explained to the suits that we lost all that new stuff. Thanks. If you're still looking to help us out, maybe check with Rivka. She seems to be having a rough go as of late.
Report any injuries I may cause to my supervisor.
Yeah.
Since you helped us out with the equipment and all, I was wondering if I could talk to you. It's probably not, but I can't afford to go get it looked at.
Okay.
It's not a matter of money. There's more to it than that. Actually, maybe this is wrong. You're a total stranger. Forget I said anything.
No.
Really? That bad? Well, it's clear you want to help. Maybe I can trust you. See, I'd like to go to Reliant Medical for treatment, but my father, Nathan, is an executive with the Reliant. I came to Sidonia to escape him. Nathan is not a good man. Not to me. And I did something terrible to him, so now he is searching far and wide for me. He has connections with doctors throughout the settled systems. I don't know which ones I can trust, and it won't end well for me if they snitch to him. It's worse than you think. I didn't just run away from him. I knocked him unconscious, then stole his ship while he was out cold. Trust me, it was warranted at the time. After I ditched it above Aquila, I bounced around the settled systems until I landed here. It's the last place I thought he'd find me. But all that changes if I pop up in the Reliant database. He'll know I'm in Sidonia, and he'll never stop looking for me. Last I heard, he no longer cares for my safety. He only wants revenge. I have little doubt he would throw me in jail for as long as possible. Or worse. Trevor tells me you're skilled in dealing with people. Maybe you could try to reason with my father, or maybe scare him into backing off. But you should know, he has powerful and dangerous friends, so you must be careful. If it works, I'll be free. If not, well, at least he still won't know where to find me. What do you think? It just so happens there's a conference he goes to on Neon around this time of year. He always stays at Hotel Volai. He won't see visitors he doesn't know, but maybe he'll talk if you tell him you're there on my behalf. It's risky, but maybe he'll listen if he knows you mean him no harm. I've got it. Bring him a bottle of his favorite whiskey, Red Harvest Reserve. Say it's... Say it's a peace offering from me. That whiskey is exceedingly rare. I'm sure it will pique his interest enough to hear what you have to say. Good luck. You can check with Jack at the Broken Spear for the whiskey. He may have some or know where to get it. And thank you so much for trying to help me.
Wow. Okay.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
No?
Worked. Past tense. Dr. Walker hasn't been employed here for some time now.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best. That's correct. We're no longer interested in Dr. Walker's services. He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name. If you were to find him and get him to pay, the Trade Authority would be most grateful for it. Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest.
Really?
Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
You think my folks would be okay with me joining the Sanctum Universum?
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Really?
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Andy. You. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants with Walker? Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him? Quite the bold claim to make. But if you are actually willing to help Percival, well, I might be inclined to return the favor. A friend to one devil is a friend to us all. That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs. And one friend of Percival's to another. Sidonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that led out right into the authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Thank you very much.
Hey, you. Percival's eerie friend. Come here.
Found a clutch of heat leeches breeding in the utility section the other day.
Wait a minute. Heat leeches breeding in the utility? Weren't the heat leech just turned out to be...
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the mainland.
The terramorphs themselves? How are they breeding if they're larvae?
Mine intakes all types. Young upstarts, former...
That is a good question.
Terry, ex-cons.
Can't say I'm a fan of excitement and drama around here. I am, but you don't look like the type that could afford it. Last person that came through here asking about it was none other than Governor Hurst. Didn't even want to drink it. Said he was buying it to put it on display in his office or something. Seems like a waste, but whatever. He paid up. Well, now you got my attention. This ought to be good. You said that you were gonna have... Why didn't you say so? I know Rivka's story. Will this really help her? I'd like to think so. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Tell you what, I'll do this as a favor for Rivka. She's been through a lot. I'll only charge you what I paid for the whiskey years ago. Pay me that, and it's yours. I sure hope you're not pulling my leg about this whole thing, or else I just let all that money slip away. You better do justice for Rivka.
Pretty sure we will.
I could never leave this country. Their continued success is my biggest worry.
Mikey. What? Why are you humming the tune of Go-Go Gadget? Or Gadget Man?
Can I just hum in peace? You know, it's kind of eerie that they actually try to boy band that song.
What song?
Go-Go Gadget.
Or Inspector Gadget's theme song. Did they seriously try to?
Yeah.
There's nothing like seeing all.
How's it going? Can I help you? See you around. Hey, you looking for anything cool? That's what we do here.
Okay, that's what we don't do here, I guess. Oh, we get a red one. Cool. There, we collected a red one.
Why do we add Deimos cap? I don't know, but it's not worth it.
Come back anytime.
Was there something else?
Yeah.
Do you now? Very well. Let me take a look at his... that's not the number I remember. Headquarters must have felt sorry for the old man. Here, his current balance. I expect this won't be a great hardship for you.
Yeah.
Then I suppose that's that then. Dr. Walker's death is officially no longer a problem. You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working with him again.
Yeah. Jerk.
Don't want to catch yourself.
Whoa. That was too close.
Yeah?
Yeah, we did what we did.
Did you now? Fine work.
Yeah.
My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Good you're going in there, actually. Bunch of spacers moved in, not long after we got Percival set up. Don't expect he'd run out before they got taken care of. but I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left him with enough rations. Here, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Alright. Main level. Let me guess, it's getting that time for us. Yeah.
Used to think I was vampire. A reduced noise ordinance is in effect every night from 2200 hours until 0500 hours the next morning.
Almost didn't make it.
What are you doing? Playing the floor as lava? Pretty much.
I'm surprised that turned into a TV show.
I know, right? You do realize we're going to run out of space aboard this ship, right? And its cargo hold? Yeah.
Okay, so, man, it's been a short day. Yeah.